Hey, what's up? How y'all doing? What's up, the official TT? How you doing? Can y'all hear me? What's up, Kenny? How you doing? Can y'all hear me? What's up, Polo Man? Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me? What's up? Billionaire Vision. That's what's up, bro. I can't wait till October 7th. Okay, y'all can hear me. That's what's up. All right, that's good. What's up, Big Dave? How you doing? Y'all can hear me? Okay, cool. All right. Well, y'all know I get on here on, like once a week. Try to get on here and give you guys some free consultation, as you could say. I get on here and answer questions for anybody that's interested, that want to get into the logistics industry, and you afraid you don't know where to start at, and you too afraid to book a consultation because you might not have everything together. So I get on here every week or so and try to answer questions for you guys. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. So go ahead and drop y'all questions. Someone said, looking forward to doing the 3-day Amazon training coming up. By any chance, do you have somewhere in Maryland that I could do the training with? Yes, I do. I do have somebody. Well, you know what? He's not in the Maryland area. His trucks are not there, so I don't have nobody for you. He's in the Maryland area, but his trucks are not in the Maryland area. So, no, I don't have nobody in Maryland that I can think of off the top of my head. All right, let's see. Yes, you can hear me. Great. What's up, Big Dave? October 7th is going down. That's right, October 7th. If y'all know, I had my last masterclass. Was it last Saturday? I think it was last Saturday I had my last masterclass. A pretty good turnout. It was real dope. Of course, you saw me posting my reviews. I'm going to post some more reviews. But the masterclass, if you have missed the September 23rd masterclass, I have my last masterclass coming on October 7th. That's going to be my last masterclass for the year, because if you start, let's just say you don't have nothing and you don't know anything about logistics, you don't know where to start at. If you join the October 7th masterclass, that will give you enough time to actually get up and run in the first week of November, so you still can catch peak season. So October 7th is my last masterclass of the year. I'll be doing different other seminars and stuff like that, but it won't be a masterclass where you can lease on. The good option about the October 7th masterclass is that it comes with the Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. We go over everything: how to set up your company, start your company, how to scale your company, how to hire drivers, booking loads on the Amazon load board. We look at the DAT load board, go over compliance, everything you need to know about compliance, or how to be compliant to lease on. And then it also comes with a leasing on option. And then I also have an accountant that comes on there and tell you how to set up your company, for tax, payroll services, all of that good stuff in that class. The class is $9.99. You can reserve your slot by paying $4.99 and the remainder $4.99 by the class. If you already have one of my bundle pack guys, I'll let you get into that class for $750. But this is the last. We only got a few slots left for the October 7th class. So if you're trying to get into that, definitely go ahead and jump on that. You can book it at boxtruckshawty.com. Go to the link inside my bio, click on it, and that'll get you up and running. Someone said, when is a 3-day training and what's the cost? The 3-day training is a training that I provide in Atlanta, Georgia. Basically what it is, you fly to Atlanta, you send your driver to Atlanta. We train your driver. We show them how to check in, how to get a badge, how to back up to the dock the truck, how to find his freight, how to scan stuff on, scan stuff off. And your driver or you will actually go with my trainer over the road to the post office. So you will get to see the delivery at the post office. You'll see how to leave the post office, how to get to the next post office, everything you need as if you want to be a driver for me. So that's what's included in the 3-day driver training. It's $400. And it's on Sundays and Wednesdays. So if you book a Sunday slot, you will go out on a road Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. If you book Wednesday, it'll be Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. So it's a 3-day training. And I also offer a 2-day training, which is 2 days done at the facility. The only difference is that you don't go with the driver over the road. So if you're looking for the full experience, I always tell people do the 3-day driver training, especially if you're sending a driver or if you want to know exactly what Amazon, entails of. And the cost, like I said, is $400. Someone said, hi, how much is the down payment for rental. It depends. It can vary anywhere from like $1,000. Depends if you're paying the rental company. If you set up with them with like a monthly plan, it could be even up to $2,500. But the ones that do you weekly is like $1,100. I spoke to somebody today. I believe his was $1,100 for his deposit. The guy I did a consultation with today. I don't know if he's on here, but yeah, his was $1,100. So basically around that amount. Someone said I'm on for October 7th. That's what's up. That's what's up. October 7th. Someone says, is it good starting off renting a box truck? It's great starting off renting a box truck. If you never caught none of my lives, the reason why I say it's good to rent is because if you're just getting in the game and you spending your last, and I'm not saying you are, but even if you're not spending your last, like for example, when I came into the game, I could have bought a truck cash. I wouldn't have spent my last. However, the maintenance on these trucks will knock you out the game quick. Like I do so many consultations. Not a week go by that I don't speak to somebody that started off. They purchased a truck. They didn't purchase a new truck. So they purchased a truck, let's say 50, 60,000, and they doing real good. And then that first breakdown, that truck is $12,000, $15,000 to get fixed, and they don't have that funds or a credit card. They pretty much out the game with the truck that they purchased. So now they have to come to me. I show them how to get a rental, discounted rate. Show them how to set up their account so they can start renting. Now you're renting a truck to pay for a truck that has a note on it. So I always tell people it's super smart, in my opinion. I've been doing it 2.5 years to start off renting a truck. Rent a truck, start stacking money. Once you get enough money, then you can go purchase a truck. But even if you do purchase a truck, like the guy I was speaking to today, he was going to go purchase a truck. You still can use a rental truck. You'll make a little more with the truck that you own, but you still need to put that money aside for maintenance. Because eventually when that truck do break, it's an arm and a leg. It's not like a car. It's not going to cost you $200, $300 to get fixed. So there's no difference between renting, like you got A and B. If they both wanted to set up their companies, everything is set up the same. The person who decides to purchase a truck, he usually going to have to put 10 to 20% down. The person that's renting a truck, they'll just have to pay for the rental deposit. So everything is the same. Nothing changes. So if you do it for a month with a rental truck, you scale up, or let's just say you don't scale up. You get one truck and you're like, you know what? I like this. I can do this. I can survive. Then go out and purchase you a truck. Like I always tell people, I don't care how fine the woman is. I ain't trying to marry nobody on the first date. So with that being said, you see me I make a lot of money doing it. It might not be for you because everything ain't for everybody. So if you try it off the rental way, you don't like it, guess what? You just walk away, and you don't have to like try to sell a truck or anything like that. Someone says, let's see. Someone said, can your drivers do both morning and night loads? Yes, your driver can do morning and night loads as long as they don't go over the hours of service. So yes, I know plenty of people that do 2 and 3 loads a day with Amazon. So yes, you can. Someone say, on my way to the 3-day training as we speak. Oh, what's up, Matthew? That's right. You start your 3-day training tonight. Right. That's what's up, man. Congrats. Next live, you'll be able to get on here and tell people, what your experience was and what you learned. But that's good. He was in my master class. So Matthew was a person that was in my master class, did the master class, about to lease on, doing his 3-day training, and is about to get up and running. So he can vouch for the master class. Someone said it was amazing. How can I post my review? To post your review, man, you can just shoot me like a lot of people just sent me a DM for their reviews of the master class, or respond back to the email where you got your certificate. And I try to post as many as I can. But I got a couple more I'm posting, but I'll definitely get you in there. Truly amazing. He was in the master class. All right. Someone said running with Amazon only local, or you can do over the road. You could do both. You can mix it in with over the road, but majority of the loads for Amazon, your driver's going to be home. That's a expense whether you over the road. I don't know if you plan to sleep in your truck or you plan to pay for lodging. But with doing Amazon, really, I've been doing it a little over 2.5 years, and I've never had a driver to spend the night outside of his house, if that makes sense. Someone says, let's see. How can you get plates for a vehicle you buy out of town? Well, if you buy a vehicle out of town, you're basically going to register it in the town that you live in, so you'll be able to get the plates in your state. Like if I went to Texas, got a truck, and I need to get it back to Atlanta, you would basically just have, I guess, some add the insurance to it and put temp tags on it or whatever. Or if you get it from a dealer and just drive it back, and then you register the truck inside the state that you stay in. Someone said, got my MC need to get someone's insurance. Book a consultation with me. I also have consultations too. I can get you in contact with my insurance broker. Someone said masterclass was great and full of a lot of information. Thank you, D Prince. Thank you. Yeah, the masterclass was dope, man. It was long. I'm not gonna lie, we went over a lot of information in that masterclass. We actually ran over in time, but I wanted to make sure that everybody in the class had an opportunity to ask their question. We had a real large class, but the masterclass is good. I can't wait till you guys get up and start hitting the ground from the last masterclass. But thanks, bro. Someone said, my authority just went active on the 26th. I'm going to run under someone else's until my authority ages for 180 days. But do you have someone near Tampa area that I can shadow with on runs? No, I don't. I don't have anybody in the Tampa area of Florida. Someone said, money to cap and see you at the top. That's right, bro. See you at the top. Someone said, masterclass is what makes the difference. Thank you. Yeah, the masterclass is good, man. For $1,000. I mean, it's a lot of information for $1,000. A lot of information. And Big Dave, I can't wait till you get up and running. Someone said, I've been running since March, but interstate, I've changed to interstate because my Amazon relay, you have to change interstate. So does my authority start from March or now that I changed in interstate? That's a good question, bro. I don't know. You would have to speak to Amazon on that one or your insurance broker. But yeah, it seems like if your authority was active and you still had continuous insurance on it, I don't see why it would have to start all over. So I would assume that it would, just flow on over. Someone said, I have a 20-foot box truck. Give me some game. I'm giving you the game, bro. I'm on it. Ask your questions. But a 24-foot box truck, you could definitely do Amazon with it. I know a bunch of people that's doing it. Someone said, would you find a driver before contacting the rental companies to get a truck? It depends on when you're going to get your truck at D. Hogan. If you're going to get your truck like 2 weeks out, then no, I would not worry about a driver right now. And I believe you're in the Atlanta area. I wouldn't worry about a driver because what you don't want to do is you don't want to find your driver, promise your driver like, hey, look, I'm hiring now, but you're not going to get a truck for 2 weeks. If that person need money, they're going to go take the next job. They're going to dip out. So I like to hire people, like if I know I'm going to get my truck, let's just say what's today, Wednesday. If I know I'm going to get my truck on Monday or Tuesday, then I'll start hiring my driver now. I'll make sure I'm getting them trained up. Because all my drivers too, they still got to do the 3-day driver training, even anybody that works for me. So then in that process, I'll be getting them trained up, getting his driver qualification file, doing all of that. And then I would, hire him. But it just depends on when you plan to pick up your truck. Someone said, what's good, King? Appreciate all the lessons you've been given and taking the time out to reply to my message. Excited for the next week. He's always. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to go through my DMs, but I get a ton of DMs, so I try to go through them. If I don't respond to your DM, like I said, sometimes I get super busy, but I get like 50 to 100 DMs a day. So I try to help people, man. Like that's why I say, even when you do a consultation, you still speak with me. In the master class, you still speak with me. I don't have nobody in there teaching my master class or nothing like that. The people that do teach in my master class teach you the things that I'm not an expert in. I'm not an expert in compliance. I'm not an expert in the debt. I'm not an expert in taxes and stuff like that. So I don't ever want to be the smartest person in the room. I'll be smart in my area, but for things that I'm not familiar with and I'm not good at, I'm going to always find me somebody else. That's you watch the movie Steve Jobs. You always hire somebody or get people on your team that's smarter than you in a given area. It's just like football. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch football. I don't watch sports, but you don't need two quarterbacks on the field at the same time. If two people doing the same thing, then one of them is not needed. So I always get people and surround myself around people that's experts in their field. Someone said, are the MVB motor vehicle report requirements to hire a driver once I start running on your authority? Yes. So whoever you're going to have driving under your thing, you're going to have to do that anyway because you're going to have their driver insured. So because that driver is insured, the insurance company is going to pull their MVR. Or if you're going through my compliance officer, she can pull MVRs for you to see, if that driver. You don't want to add somebody to your insurance, or even when you're hiring these people, you want to make sure these people have a good driving record. Because I've run into this before too. Guy talking real good on the phone, like, hey man, yeah, I'm good. I can do this. I'm ready to start, blah, 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 blah. Do you have any tickets in the last 5 years? No, I ain't never had no tickets. Then you go run their MVR and they got 2 tickets or accidents or something on their MVR that when you added them to your insurance, make your insurance go through the roof. So you just can't take somebody where and say, oh, I have a good driving record. You really got to verify that for yourself. Someone said, have you had instances where a rental had to be replaced. How long did you usually replace your truck? Yeah, that's a good question. Yes, I've had rentals replaced, especially when I first started in the beginning. When it was in international trucks, I was swapping them trucks out every other couple of weeks. But when it does, let's say, for example, when your truck break down, they have this thing called a subunit, like agreement that's in your clause, where if the truck break down, usually within 24 hours, they will either, if they can't fix that truck, they will find you a replacement truck. I've had trucks brought from like, I think it was like Athens. I had a truck brought from like outside of Georgia before here. So they're definitely, let's say, for example, let's say Enterprise got 1,000 trucks, right? They're only going to rent out 900 of them. They're going to keep 100 of them to float. Like when you go by, sometimes you go by Enterprise, you see trucks, you're like, man, they say they don't have any trucks. They have trucks, but they have to keep a certain amount of trucks in order to replenish the trucks that they do have out there that's rented out. Like I said, usually like a day or two to get a truck. The longest I think I've ever waited to get a truck was probably like 3 or 4 days. And this is because I had a truck that broke down in Alabama, like way in Alabama. And they had to tow that truck back here and a whole bunch of other stuff. But usually, like I said, usually a day. Someone said, if my driver's in the daytime, should I book their loads at night or early that morning? Definitely early that morning. Yep. Good question. Good question. Someone said, masterclass lock for October 7th. I can't wait. Can't wait also, bro. Can't wait. Someone, how much can a driver make a day or a week using your system? It just depends. It depends on how many loads he do. The shorter the load with Amazon, the more he can make. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends if you're doing 1 load a day, 2 loads a day. But on average, I can say a driver can make $800 to $900 to $1,000 a week doing Amazon Relay using my pay system. Someone says, my authority went active yesterday. I'm going to be leasing on to someone else for the Amazon tomorrow. I think I read that one. Okay, yeah, I read that one. Someone said, can you run under someone's authority, Amazon, without the 180? Can you run under someone's authority for Amazon without the 180 days? Yes, if you don't have the 180 days, you can lease on to somebody and run under their authority for the 180 days. Yes. What's up, cuz? I see my cuz in there. What's up, cuz? How you doing? Box Truck Wiz. He just tapped in. Some of y'all don't know that's my cousin. That's the one I was about to say in Maryland. That I always talk about it. We always chatting in here. Someone says, if they lease onto under your peoples, do they have freedom to choose their own loads? Yes. So when you're in the master class, right, and when you get out of the master class, if you decide to lease on, you will be responsible for booking your own load. So it's just like you running your own entire company. The only difference is that you will be leased on to somebody else authority until your authority ages for the 180 days. So you book all your own loads. If you book 1 load, you book 2 loads, if you book 3 loads a day, that's solely up to you. You're running your own company. So yes, that was a good question. Someone said, should I wait till October 7th to start my LLC? No. If you're in the master class, you can go ahead and start your LLC, and you can start your authority process. If you're already in the master class October 7th and you need somebody to fill out your authority, just shoot me an inbox. A DM, or go to send me a message to Box Truck Shawty at Gmail, and I can get you in contact with my third party to do your authority and your LLC. If you need help with your LLC prior to class, I can help you get that up and running, bro. But yeah, you can start on those 2 things. Someone said the master class was fire. Thank you, the real Neza. Yep, I remember you from class, man. Thank you. The master class, man, was good, dope. Like I said, I only got a few slots left. Once this one is sold out, that's it for the end of this year. I'm going to have other seminars, but it won't be a master class where you can lease on. So if you're trying to lease on and you're trying to catch peak season, definitely tap it. October 7th is the last master class. This is a master class. Like if you've been following me and been going on my lives, I wasn't even supposed to even have this class. It's just the fact that the September 23rd master class sold out too soon, too quick. Someone said, should I start my authority days prior to the master class? Yeah, you can. There's no right or wrong way. You can start. The sooner you start, guess what? The earlier you'll be on your own. So you can start it now and just wait till the master class. But yeah, it's not gonna kill you. Someone says, I'm sold on the master class. The Wiz highly suggested it. Yeah, it is, man. Like, read my reviews. Like I always tell people all the time. A lot of people sell you stuff online. A lot of people tell you things on social media, because when you get to social media, you can be whoever you want to be. You can portray or act like anybody you want to, but do they have reviews? Is people really speaking about it? Like, you can have a ton of followers. You can go buy followers. I've never bought a follow. My whole page is organic. I started it from day one, and everything I do is organic. I don't like fake shit, if that makes sense. So with that being said, you can go buy followers and look like you're somebody you're not. But you got to realize the impact. Like, I know people that got way more followers than me, but they don't have the impact that I have on the industry. So with that being said, yes, go read my reviews. Don't even take my word for it. Read my reviews. I come on live, like I said, once a week if I can get on here. You see people, real life people that's in my master class that's commenting. Ain't nobody coming in here saying, oh man, the class was trash or the class was this. I'm getting real good reviews on master class, my ebook, consultation, training. So, you know what I'm saying? There's no business that 100% of the people are going to be happy. But damn it, 99% of the people that leave when they talk to me, speak to me, do a consultation with me, they're going to leave with way more information than they what they started with. So like I said, I don't even like to talk about it. You go read my reviews. I got hundreds of reviews. I try to keep adding my reviews to the top, but my reviews are stuck. You can only have 200 of them. I think it's 200 or 100 of them, whatever, but it's loaded. So like I said, the people speak for itself. I have an impact in this. I really do what I say I'm doing. I don't just come on here to try to sell you guys a course. Say, hey, look, buy my course, buy my course, buy my course, buy my course. You can buy my course. You don't have to buy my course. But if you want to make money, a mentor is always the way to go. It's somebody that's really doing what they say they do. You know what I'm saying? Impact. Remember that. Don't let these people fool you out there that's just saying they do stuff, but they don't really, like, I ain't even going to call nobody out. But like I said, at the end of the day, check my reviews. But thank you, cuz, for referring me. I got my cuz set up, you know what I'm saying? For y'all that don't know, Box Truck Wiz, that's my first cousin. That's the one, that's the Secret Service agent. He started the end of January, did his first loads the first week of February, literally got 4 trucks, called me today, said he found a driver in Atlanta. I'm not going to tell y'all where his trucks is at. He about to put his trucks, and if y'all know in the mass class, don't y'all say nothing. But he's about to put a truck in Atlanta now. I'm about to put my truck where his trucks is at. So literally, he got 4 trucks already grossed over $200,000, killing the game. He has a 9 to 5, not even a 9 to 5. He got a career. He's a Secret Service agent. If you follow him, you'll see he just posted in front of the damn Air Force One. You know what I'm saying? So been in his career for 21 years and still have something. So when he do leave, or he do retire, guess what? He still got a bag coming in. So that's the good part about it. And I'm super proud of him, man. Like I said, he posted numbers doing his thing. Let's see. Someone said, was that because you're a woman or are they slow? I don't know. Somebody may be talking to somebody else. So does your authority have to be at least 100 days to start? Yes. So your authority has to be 180 days. Starting in March, Amazon enacted a new 180-day rule. In that 180 days, you got a few things you can do. 180 days, what you can do is set up your company, get your authority set up and running, hit the ground, go OTR. OTR means over the road, booking loads on the DAT load board, truck stop, any of the other load boards, Selects this, or whatever you want to call it. You can book it, go over the road if your driver or you. Then you have Amazon. You can lease on to somebody. If you know somebody that's been 180 days, you can lease on to their authority. You can do Amazon. That's the second thing you can do. And the third thing you can do is grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide, which is on sale for $199 until tonight. Tomorrow is going back up to $249. It's a step-by-step guide to show you how to get everything up and running for if you're on like a budget. And it shows you the insurance hack that if you just want to sit and let your authority age for 180 days, I have a hack in there that you can pay anywhere between $400 and $600, depending on your driving record, and let your authority age. Let's say you don't want to lease on. You don't want to do the DAT load board. You just want to sit and let your authority age. Well, guess what? Like I said, I spoke to somebody, I think it was maybe Friday or Tuesday. His insurance was like $410 a month. So he's going to just pay $410 a month for the next 6 months while his authority is aging. Once his authority is aged up to the 6 months, then he'll increase the policy and all of that stuff and, finish the hack. And I got a broker that's familiar with the process already. So then it'd be smooth transition. He just apply to Amazon. That's the cheapest way to get into it if you don't want to lease on to nobody and you don't want to do over the road. So grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. Like I said, it's $199 tonight. Literally in the morning when you guys wake up, it'll be back to $249. So last flash sale. of the Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide. And the Ultimate Bundle Pack Guide, while I'm looking through the questions, is it comes with my Step 1 Starter Pack Guide, which I first started off with, showing people how to get up and running. It comes with my Step 2, Mastering Amazon Relay, learning how to book loads, how to find driver. It comes with a pay scale. It comes with my ELD person, my factoring company person, my authority, all my contacts. Every authority contact that you need is in my guide. My pay scale, how to find good drivers, everything. And then it also comes with the Step 3, the dispatching guide. That's for people that just want to dispatch, or if you want to dispatch for the 180 days while your authority age. It shows you how to, step by step, how to dispatch your own truck. Comes with all the pamphlets, everything you pretty much need to dispatch yourself. Even if you want to be a dispatcher, you could buy my guide for $49 solely if that's what you want to do, the dispatching guide. But all of that comes for $199. Like I said, it's going to be on sale till the morning. It's going to go back up to $249 and $49 for just the dispatching guide. Dispatching, all you need is a cell phone, information, and access to a load board. That's how easy it is to dispatch. A lot of people start off dispatching, save their money up, then jump into the trucking, starting your authority and all of that stuff. To start your company, remember, you only need an LLC. I paid $200 for my LLC. You need an authority. Your authority, like I said, you can go through my third party, which is $650. You need insurance. My insurance down payment when I first started was $13.75. I spoke to a guy today. His was like 11 something. I hope he's on the I hope on the line, but his was like $1,100 something bucks starting off. I was like, damn, that's good. That's cheaper than when I first started. And then you will need a rental deposit usually, and I paid $1,000 for my rental deposit. So I started my whole company, like I said, for $3,200. The only thing that will fluctuate is your LLC in your state. How much your LLC, that's how much your LLC costs. The authority is the authority. It should be $650. If you go through my third party, it's $680, whichever one. And it doesn't matter what state you're in, it's the same amount. Now, if you're in Cali, you're going to need a CA number. If you're in New York, you're going to need a New York permit. But other than that, that's how much your authority costs. Your driving down payment for your insurance is solely based off your driving record. If you got a bad driving record, it's going to be more. If you have a good driving record, it'll be less. So that's the thing that fluctuates. And then your rental deposit depends on how you set your account up and who you set your account up with. It could be $1,000 if they do you every week, or it could be $2,500 if you want to get billed once a month. I don't like getting billed once a month. I like getting billed once a week so I can know my money. I can see my money coming and going. So that's how I like to, set my company up. Someone says, is Florida or New York better for Amazon? I'm going to have to go with New York or the New York area, bro. Florida is decent in like a couple spots. Fort Myers, Orlando, Jacksonville, and Tampa are the 4 places that I know that people that are currently, doing Amazon really in those areas. Someone says, I have an Amazon contract already, having a problem getting a truck with Enterprise has me waiting. How do I find a driver? Book a consultation with me. My consultations is $99 for 30 minutes, $149 for an hour. I'll show you how to find a driver. I'll show you how to get a discounted rate, all of that good stuff. If you want to book a consultation with me. Someone said, do your drivers have to go through your 2 or 3 days? My drivers go through my 3-day driver training because 2 days, that's just at the facility. I need to know that they can drive the truck. Because I remember when I hired a guy one time, I was telling y'all in the meet and greet that I had in Atlanta that I hired a driver. He said, oh man, I can do it. When he started, this guy kept pulling over every couple of hours, taking naps. So nighttime driving ain't for everybody. Even when you hire a driver, it's going to take him. If you used to being up in the daytime, sleeping at nighttime, it takes a while for your body to get adjusted to that clock. So he was just late. Out of the first 5 days, he was late 4 days because he had to keep pulling over to take a nap. So that's why I definitely want him to go with a trainer and train with my trainer. My trainer can let him drive and they'll be like, okay, this guy's good. We didn't have people that went through the 3-day driver training when I'm hiring them and my trainer be like, nah, he not a good fit, man. You got to let him go. So I, have to let people go in the 3-day driver training because they just can't either back up the truck and dock it to the warehouse, or they don't know how to use the app. They just can't catch on. You know what I'm saying? So everybody go through my 3-day driver training class. Someone says the master class is A1. My authority has matured insurance next, and then I'm leasing on. That's what's up, D. Hogan. See, once again, real results, real reviews, real people that's in the class. Not, hey, man, look, some fake fiction type shit. Real reviews. Okay, D Hogan, I know you can't wait, bro. I know you can't wait. You definitely gonna catch peak season, man. I'm proud of all my box heads, man. Like I said, the impact that I had on the industry, not a lot of people who I know of was even doing this prior to me coming into the industry. So I do love the love and support that I get from my box heads. Even when I'm out in public, man, every time I'm out in public, I see somebody like, hey, man, I follow you, or I see you, or even an older guy, like older dude was like, man, I follow you. I seen you on YouTube. And I was like, man, that's crazy, the reach or the impact that you have or the people's lives that you change. You know what I'm saying? Someone said, do you have freedom to book your own loads when leasing? Yep, you do. You have the freedoms to book your own loads when you leasing on. How much do I need to get started? I always tell people 5 bands, bro. 5 bands to get started should get you up and running out the door. I thought when someone leases on, they use their own insurance. Yes, you can use your own insurance. You have to use your own insurance. Because if not, then your authority is not going to aid. So you do use your own insurance. Someone said, Rena, that's why, because you would have to give them your info. And when it's ready to send you an email, then they, I guess y'all talking to each other. How do you make sure your compliance in the state you run in? That's why, good question. That's why I have a compliance officer on my team. My compliance officer is compliant with the rules and regulations for all 50 states. So she's also in my masterclass, my compliance officer. Is the masterclass available virtually? Yes, it is. The masterclass, if you guys don't know, is October 7th. It's 12 p.m. Eastern time. I advertised from 12 to 6, but like the people that was in my last masterclass, it went till 7 o'clock. We had a large class. We had a lot of questions. And like I said, when you leave out of the class, I want to make sure everybody has the information. It's an interactive class too. So we not just sitting there lecturing. We go from 12 to 2. We take a break from 2 o'clock to 2:30. From 2:30, then we come back on. I usually speak for like another hour. We pull up the load board. I show you how to book loads. I show you fuel search. I show you everything with the load board. I'll show you on a spot load board. Then we cover poster truck. For you guys that want to use poster truck feature, we cover that as well. Then we come back and cover the DAT load board. Then we cover, like I said, compliance. And then we cover the CPA information. And each person that you speak to, you get to ask them questions. So it's not a class where you be quiet and you can't really speak. Someone said, is the masterclass beneficial for me if my business is out of Ohio? Do I need to register in Atlanta my driver? No, you can. To people in my masterclass is nationwide. I've helped people in, I pretty much say, almost every state. So the masterclass is virtual. Everything works the same. Amazon is Amazon. Amazon, when you get approved by Amazon, you have a national account. See, that's a myth that a lot of people think, that you can only see the load board in Atlanta. When you get on with Amazon, you can see the load board nationally. So with that being said, yes, you don't have to be in Atlanta. You have to move nothing to Atlanta. Someone said, Trucker Rhonda's working on my throat as we speak. That's what's up. Yep, that's part of Trucker Rhonda. That's one of my business partners. I just bought a 2017 International 4300 150 miles with Cummins. Is that a good truck? Yes. The Internationals that don't have the Cummins motor and Allison transmission is trash. The Navistar, Durastar, whatever those trucks are called. They got the lawsuit against them. You don't want those trucks. But the ones with the Allison, Cummins motor, Allison transmission, you good to go. Someone said, do you have insurance vary by state? Do you have insurance? I guess I guess your question is, does insurance vary by state to state? If that's your question, then yes, it does. And how much is your authority? Well, you could do your authority yourself, and your authority will cost you around almost $400 for the $300 for the MC, and then the DOT is free, and then the other stuff like almost about $400. I always tell people, if you're not familiar with that stuff, go through a third party. It's somebody on YouTube that somebody's going to watch, and every week I speak to somebody and their authority is messed up because they tried to figure it out. Cheap is expensive. Just remember that in the long run. So go through a third party. My third party person charges $650 to set up your authority. And that's everything you need to get up and running with your Amazon or over the roads. What's up, cuz? I hope Little Man, I just spoke to him a second ago. Little Man, I hope Little Man's okay. I keep seeing the same questions now. Someone said, can the masterclass help you get loads? Yes, the masterclass can help you get loads because we actually cover the load board. We show you how to book loads. Just think about this. I always give this analogy. I don't care what job you have. If you flipping burgers, you work at Target, Walmart, whatever you do. If somebody shows up to your job tomorrow trying to do your job, there's a 99% possibility, if they never did that job before, they're going to fail. I don't care if you're flipping burgers. I can't go make a Big Mac tonight or tomorrow at McDonald's and it's going to work. It's just not. I can make something that look like a Big Mac, but it's not going to be a Big Mac because I don't know the ingredients. I don't know the recipe. I don't know what sauce. I don't know how many buns to put on it. So it's the same thing with Amazon. If you think you're going to show up to Amazon and be successful without the information, you sadly mistaken. That's the reason why all of those people in that Amazon relay group, which is 60,000 people, are miserable. They the most miserable people I've ever seen, the most negative people I've ever seen. All they do is talk shit to each other, trash. You ask a question, somebody, oh man, you can make more money over the road. Amazon, cheap freight, cheap freight, cheap freight. I look at it like this. You got two types of mindsets. You got people that complain and you got people that solve problems. Complainers never get rich. Complainers never do nothing. All they do is complain. They complain and get people to come on their side and be, oh yeah, you can't make money with Amazon, but they never learn how Amazon work. They can't make money with over the road either. They complain about over the road. Those people are complainers, little cappers, complainers, just negative minded people. If they learn how Amazon work, they too got too much pride to tap in with somebody like me or somebody that's already there. They think it's just as simple as watching YouTube, going and, oh, I got accepted to Amazon, so now let me go book loads. No, it's a science to booking good loads with Amazon. There's a method. Everything has a science. I make the shit look easy. Guess what? Because I've been doing it 2.5 years. So that's why I can do it with my eyes closed. I can do it. I can run my whole company from my cell phone, literally every single day, and work less than 30 minutes a day because I've been doing it 2.5 years. If when you first start, guess what? It might take you an hour or 2 hours a day, but you still can run your whole company. Like my cousin, like I said, he's a Secret Service agent. He got a professional job, a career, and he's still able to run his whole company. I've helped thousands of people get on with Amazon Relay. So the moral of the answer to the story is you only fail when you don't have the information. And like I said, that group is just negative. I see people going all the time. I just glance at it sometime and I'm like, man, shaking my head. It's like the crabs in the bucket mentality. They can't make no money, so they try to deter everybody from coming on. Oh, man, you can't. Man, Amazon, I'm not moving my truck for $4 a mile. I'm not doing this craziness. And they're going to always stay broke. I'm just sad to say that. That mindset stays broke. It's like you don't even have to have nobody enslaved because if you can control their mind, you can control them. So if somebody new went into that group and saw all the negative stuff about Amazon, you'd be like, oh, man, I'm not doing Amazon. And guess what? You're missing out on a blessing because as y'all already know, if you don't know, I've been on my job for 16 years. I done did flipping houses. I made a lot of money flipping houses, but ain't no money like trucking money. Ain't no money. I get paid every Friday. Trucking has retired me from my 9 to 5. I don't even use my degree. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every single day is the same day to me. All I have now is an itinerary. If I got a speaking event, a podcast, if I got an event to go to in Atlanta, if I'm doing something with the Elite Black Card members, that's what I do. Derbies, events, and every day is a holiday. And I can afford any and everything I want. That's life. You know what I'm saying? So stop listening to negative people because if I had to listen to them, there would be no Box Truck Shawty. I would be at my 18 years working at my company, miserable, trying to get out of there. For the whole 16 years I worked out, always had something going on in the background. So stop listening to negative people. You got to remember, if somebody can do it, so can you. And I know that sounds cliche, it sounds like a kid or whatever, but if Amazon facility is in your area, I don't care if you're in Tampa, wherever you have, you're at an Amazon facility. Somebody out of that Amazon facility is killing the game with the box trucks. The only difference between him and me is he's not going to publicly come and say, hey, go, you can make money here. You know why? Because a lot of people are also scared of what? Competition. Now they think you're going to come into their area and take all of their money. And then you know how it is when too many people get into something, what happens? They change the rules. So that's why the people that's eating is quiet. They ain't on social media telling you guys that, hey, look, this could change your life. But the complainers, they are on here trying to keep you in the bucket where, hey, man, you don't need to do this. You can make more money doing X, Y, and Z. I don't care what nobody said in that group. None of them make more money than me. And I have a system that's proven, is scalable, and I've changed a lot of lives. Like I said, at the end of the day, you got to stop listening to the, you know what I'm saying, the little cappers and the complainers. Complainers never get rich. And I'm not saying you can't, like, adapt or whatever, but all they do is complain and laugh and joke about each other and what can't be done. How can that can't be done and it's being done right now? And ain't none of them who's complaining ever tapped in with somebody like me. And like I said, even if you don't book a consultation with me, when you get to that point, you need to tap in with somebody. If you want a mentor, get you a mentor. But tap in with somebody. And that's why I made that post. And I'm going to get off my rant. But that's the reason why franchises has a high, I think it's like a 95% chance of success rate. Because a franchise already made all the mistakes. They already know what works, what products work, what products don't work. And they already got a system in place. And you're basically paying some money to buy into somebody else's system. That a system, guess what? That's been proven, that works. Same thing like McDonald's. You go to McDonald's done did a ton of research on it. They done did research on the traffic, the volume, the price point. Same thing with Whole Foods. Whole Foods don't go to the hood because guess what? Ain't nobody gonna pay $8 for a slab of hamburger. We can go to Walmart. So they do all this price analysis, right? So if you see an Amazon there, somebody there is making money. So with that being said, when everybody say, hey, can you make money here? Yes, you can make money there. But you can only make money there if you have the correct information. If you don't have the correct information, you ain't gonna make money nowhere. Nowhere. There's people that's doing the DAT that's not making money. There's people that's doing Amazon that's not making money. Like I said, I can't show up to nobody's job, none of you guys' job tomorrow and make no money or be successful. So how do you think you're gonna show up to my job and be successful? So just, like they say, man, misery loves company. Just be careful of negative energy, negative people, negative mindset, complaining people. All they do is complain. You got one time to tell me your problem. After you tell me your problem one time, I don't want to hear about it no more. You know what I'm saying? Tell me one time, okay, that's sad. I'm glad. Sorry that happened to you. Now, what we going to do to fix this problem? What we going to do to make some money? That's how my consultations go too. Complain, you tell me your problem, but guess what? I'm a solution-based person. Solution-based people become rich. It's just that simple. All right, so I'm done with my rant. Let me get back to answering you guys' questions. Because I know I probably had a whole bunch of questions. Let me see. Someone said, what if you did the masterclass but need to hold off leasing? I'm fully invested and been trying to get it. You can lease on when you want to, D-Print. So if you did the masterclass and you need time, you need money to come up with stuff, it ain't like okay, man, if you don't do it in the next 30 days, then you can't do it. You can do it now. If you got to wait a couple months to get on, so be it. You can do it. You lease on at your own leisure. Ain't no gun to your head like, man, you just did the masterclass September 23rd. So now if you ain't leased on by October, you done miss your slot. It don't work like that. So you can lease on whenever your time comes up or, everything lines up for you, bro. Someone said I have my authority, my own truck, and Amazon relay pick me up. And can you help me? Yeah, yes. Book a consultation with me. Book a consultation. Thank you, cuz. Much love. You laid out the blueprint. I could have done it without you. Yeah, man. See, my cousin, we don't complain. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what the problem is. He'll call me with little things, and guess what? We get it fixed. We get it moved. Like he said, he called the driver today. He got his 4 trucks. And I ain't telling y'all where's that. Trying to get his 5th truck, and he put an ad out. I ain't even gonna tell you that because then y'all gonna know where his truck's at. But he put an ad out and somebody in Atlanta answered his ad. His trucks is way away. So he was like, man, you know what? He's gonna put a truck here just because of that. Someone said, damn, I wish I would have known that. I paid full price through the 189 days. Yeah, a lot of people don't know. So I can't fault you if you didn't know. But yeah, there's a cheaper way to go through it without having to pay that full price for the 180 days. But just like I always tell people, think about this, man. 180 days. Well, when was it? March? Let's see. April, May, June, July, August, September. Guess what? Had you started your company, or any of you started your company in March when the 180 day did start, guess what? We in September. 180 days flew by just like that. 180 days. You can work at a company for 20 years, 30 years, or 5 years, or keep switching it up, or whatever, till you work till you see 60-something years old. You can work the rest of your life, but you can't sacrifice 180 days to have financial freedom, to change your life. That's crazy to me. So when I hear people complain about 180 days, I'm like, what you going to be doing in the next 180 days? Nothing. Working. You might get, in the next 100 days, you might get a raise. But guess what? Amazon will change your life if you learn how the game goes and learn how to play the game with them. Someone said, I have my authority since last November, and I already have an Amazon contract needed with help. I need help in finding. I don't understand your question, but book a consultation. Like I said, book a consultation with you. What's up, Pat? I ain't seen you in a while, man. What's up, Pat? Pat Young. Nah, that's one of my day ones. I've been rocking with him for a minute. What's up, bro? How you doing? Someone said you don't need a factoring company for Amazon. Nope. See, with Amazon, you don't need a dispatcher. You don't need a factoring company because, you know, Amazon paid directly. With Amazon, you also don't need no paperwork. So Amazon is so simple. Like literally, y'all probably heard me say last week, my cousin was in Vietnam. I think it was either 2 weeks ago. Vietnam, not little Vietnam in Atlanta. Vietnam across in Asia, right? And was able to still run his whole company from Vietnam. You see what I'm saying? When you see me out partying and BSing out, you know what I'm saying, at a meet and greet or I'm in Miami or wherever I'm at in Mexico, I'm still running my company from my cell phone. Literally, if you got internet or cell phone service, you can run your whole company from there. So there's no paperwork. I don't have to submit no invoices for Amazon. On Wednesdays, Amazon's going to send you the money that they're going to pay you coming up the next day. It's simple. Every week. You don't have to ask Amazon for no money. So, like I said, man, Amazon is, if you know how to play the game, you can make a lot of money. What you can make dispatching, that's a good question. Dispatchers make about 10% of all the loads that they book. So if you're a good dispatcher, you can make $2,000-$3,000 a week. Just depends on how many carriers you got. So for easy math, let's just say a truck did $5,000 a week. If you have one truck and you charge 10%, that's $500 for booking those loads. And you don't even have to book loads every day with OTR because you might book a load. It might take that driver 2 days to get there. So think about it, $500 per truck. You get 4 trucks, 5 trucks, that's $2,500 a week. It's easy to get 4 or 5 trucks to dispatch for. And dispatchers don't work a lot of hours either. Dispatchers get up early in the morning, and usually they're done by 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock in the daytime. So they work about 4 hours a day. And if you're good, build relationships, you can make a lot of money dispatching. With dispatching, you don't need an authority. You don't need insurance. All you need is an LLC, the information to dispatch, the correct information. Like I said, get my little dispatching guide for $49 while it's on sale before it goes back up to $99. That will show you how to dispatch. And the good thing about it is I have the only dispatching guide that has Amazon and the Dat Low Boy in conjunction. I show you how to book the two together because a lot of people forget that Amazon, majority of the loads are at nighttime. So if you book a load at 3 o'clock at night, and let's just say you're going to Charlotte, North Carolina, you get there at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, you can use the Dat Low Boy to get you back home. So I designed my dispatching guide in that aspect because I was coming out with it prior to the 180 days. So grab the guide. Let's see. Someone said, in the $1,000 pack, do you get the bundle pack included? Yes, D-Row Plan. Yes, so the master class comes with the bundle pack guide too. So on the day of class, I give everybody at the end of class, I give you the bundle pack guide. So yes, you do get the bundle pack guide. It comes in there. And like I said, it comes with all 3 of my guides. It comes with everything that you need to get up and running. So yes, that's a good question. I forgot to mention that. Where can I find that ebook? That ebook can be booked. If you go to my link, you can go to boxtruckshawty.com, or you can go click the link in my bio if you follow me on Instagram. Click on the link. I got the master class. I got my 2-day training, my 30-minute consultation. All my stuff can be booked at boxtruckshawty.com. Join my Facebook private group. I have a Facebook private group with 10,000 members. We ain't in there talking shit about Amazon all day, every day. We got too much better stuff to do. So if you're a dispatcher, if you get the dispatching guy, you're looking for carriers. I have carriers in the group that's looking for dispatchers looking for carriers. So if you want to come to a more positive group, a group where it ain't all that negativity, then join my Facebook Box Truck Shawty Box S group. Go to the link, boxtruckshawty.com, scroll on down, and you will see it's a Facebook private group. And you can join my group. Like you said, you tired of that, come to death row. Come over here when you ain't got to have all that that negativity over there. Someone said I paid $3,700 down on insurance and there's nothing on my MVR. Could it be the carb card I used for the quote? I'm not sure, but that $3,870, Miss Mosa, I'm pretty sure that $3,870 was for 2 months, right? So if it was for 2 months, then you split that in half, and your monthly payment should be half of that. Hey, what's up, bro? I'm in the middle of my live. I'm going to call you right back. All right, cool. That's my funding guy that came to the meet and greet. So we about to be doing something like a seminar a little later. I think November, second week in November. It ain't a master class, so it ain't no leasing on opportunities, but we're gonna bring something together for you guys. The second week in November, we're gonna talk about Amazon Relay. We're gonna talk about funding. We just trying to get everybody to have financial freedom. I just want to change the world, man, if that makes sense. I want to help people because there's so much stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you. Being a part of, well, you guys that don't know, that I'm a part of the Elite Black Card Members of Atlanta. It's only 85 of us. I'm not going to call no names or name drop who's in it, but it's some big time people in this group, some connected people. And man, when I say change my life, like the connections and the information I have received recently is like priceless. Now I see why people keep saying relationships. Relationships that open some doors for me, man, that money can't even buy. So with that being said, I'm trying to bring on other people and educate you guys about the same stuff that I'm learning. When I'm learning it, I'm trying to teach it to you guys and pass that same information on to you. It's life-changing. It's some life-changing stuff. I'll give you guys a little bit about life insurance policy. I know y'all don't hear about logistics, but look into life insurance policy. Like basically with life insurance, but you can create your own bank. It is life-changing. So, we'll get deep into that in November, but man, I'm telling you, it's so much information out there that's been kept from us, I should say. Let me keep going. And I look at it like everybody, and I'm not knocking nobody to have a job, but I had a job, like I said, for 16 years. I've been working my whole life. But there's more to life than just working till you die. Like I told you guys, I see my mom working till she passed away, trying to put me through college. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that at all. I don't want no part to that. I don't even know who created all of these work hours. So with that being said, they only teach you how to be a driver. There's nothing wrong with you guys that want to be a driver. Nothing wrong with you guys that's driving. However, if you are a driver, I don't care if you're cutting hair, if you're a barber, a hairstylist, whatever you are, the name of the game is freedom, buying back your time. So if you're a barber and you're good at it and you start filling up some seats in your thing, the name of the game is always to remove yourself from the job. Everybody did it. Steve Jobs did it. Jeff Bezos did it. You work, but you want to be smart enough, hire people, delegate, and you remove yourself out of it. So don't think I'm talking shit about people that's working a job, because I had a job for 16 years. So what I'm saying is use your job money, invest it wisely, and knowledge and information, and get out the truck. Even if you're a driver, the name of the game is scaling and getting out the truck. They don't teach us in school how to be entrepreneurs. They teach you how to be a worker. I'm telling you, for somebody that went to college and graduated. College, it teaches you how to be a great worker, a good worker. But entrepreneur, you're going to have to learn that on your own. You have to learn on YouTube. You're going to have to just get in the crowd and mix and mingle with more successful people than you. Like, it's some super rich people in this group. Like, I mean, listen, when I say it's some money out there that blows my head, make my little money look like peanuts. But let me see. I said my score. Someone said, how do I inbox you regarding consulting? If you want to, but basically you don't have to inbox me about consulting. Consulting, all you do is Box Truck Shawty. Go book my 60-minute consultation. And you'll get an email. You call me. You pick the time of the slot. 30 minutes for 30 minutes is $99. An hour is $149. Let me see. Only a step. How long does it take to gain? Someone says, once established, how long does it take to gain access to the Amazon load board? If you are starting fresh, you have nobody to lease onto, you'll be 180 days. If you're taking my master class, which is October 7th, after you do it, if you have everything compliant, it literally could take you a week, a couple of days. It depends if you have everything up and running. So that's it. What's up, Pat? I see your question. Someone said, the 3-day training is included with the master class or is separate? The 3-day training is separate. It's completely separate. Someone said, question, I got a cousin who owns a box truck and he has his own authority. He got his authority in 2021 and ran under it for a year and then let it go inactive for several months. Can I use him? No. If he let his authority go and is lapsed, you can't use it. Amazon, in order to do the 180 days, like a lot of people who got their DOT or MC number, but they didn't put insurance on it, you have to have insurance on the MC number for 180 days continuously, so consecutively, in order to use their authority to apply for Amazon. Someone said, can I get an authority without a truck? Yes, sir, you can. Yep, grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. It shows you how to do it. I have my authority without a truck. I'm in the DMV. How do I get started? Contact me. Book a consultation. Grab my Ultimate Bundle Pack guide. Is the easiest and cheapest way to get involved. But if you can join the masterclass and you're really aggressive and you want to hit peak season this year, because you got to remember, peak season is in the middle of November. The middle of November is peak season. Peak season, the same lows as paying now. They're paying double, triple. Peak season, you don't want to miss it. If you can afford to start your company now, get on with peak season. So in the DMV area, Graham Sharp. Yeah, my cousin's out there in the DMV area. You are so helpful. Thank you, One Fly Doc. How you doing? I spoke to you today. Yep. I can't wait. Can't wait till you get up and running, sweetheart, and get your. I'm gonna let you tell your story when your story comes, but I can't wait. Can't wait. Thank you. How do I book a consultation with you? Just go to boxtruckshawty.com and look up my 30 and 60-minute consultation. That's how you book it. Someone said, One Fly said he's worth a consult. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. So she's somebody, I ain't gonna tell, like I said, I ain't gonna tell her story, but I can't wait till she get up and running. Like I tell you guys, a lot of people say they do stuff, but they really don't do it. A lot of people will sell you a dream. I ain't here to sell nobody a dream. Like I said, go check my reviews. I keep my face card good. Like I said, of course, there's gonna be one or two people that's never gonna be happy with you. But with that being said, man, I like to go in public too much. I like to travel too much. I don't need no enemies. I don't need no beef. I don't need nothing crazy. So ain't nobody gonna come back and do nothing crazy to me. So I do right by everybody who I do in the masterclass. I go above and beyond. I speak to people, and like I said, I still answer DMs. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, because I get, like I said, 50 to 100 of them, but I go through them. I try to go through my DMs and respond back. I try to answer you guys' question if you respond. And I come on here, like I said, weekly to try to give you guys some free information, some free game on free ways of how to get started. Not too many people, when they make it to the point of the influencer that I am, come back and give out free stuff. They just don't. Not a lot of them. And the reason being is because they ain't doing what they say they do. That's the reason why. And they cheat. They don't want to help. Someone said, can you share your compliance officer? Is it not in your book? It is in my book. So in my ebook, what you do is just click the link. There's a hyperlink in there, and it'll say request for third-party authority and insurance. And so it is in my ebook. But I'm not going to keep you guys too long, man. I've been on here almost an hour. Can you go over the dispatch, please? Well, the dispatch, like I said, the dispatch, basically you just need LLC, a cell phone, the information. A lot of people think like, oh, I can just start dispatching. You need to know how to dispatch. I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to need the lingo. You're going to need the information. And access to a load board. I like the DAT load board outside of Amazon. Amazon is my favorite of everything. After that, then you use the DAT load board. I got a guide that's $49. And it'll show you everything that you need. And it also will show you if you get a carrier and you want to dispatch somebody that's doing Amazon. Some people, even though Amazon is super simple, some people just don't want to do nothing. They don't want to dispatch them trucks. So I had a friend, she was dispatching a guy for Amazon. I was like, man, you dispatching for Amazon? She was like, yeah. But Amazon is so simple, you can dispatch yourself. But with that being said, certain people, they just make so much money, they don't want to do it at all. They don't want to touch it. Someone says a certain size truck that you have to have. Yes, you need a 26-foot box truck with a lift gate. Or if you purchase a 24, if you already have a 24, you can get away with a 24. Someone said, you talking about that Max? Yep, that Max Force engine, the Durastar motors. Those, they got a lawsuit against them things. That's why International stopped even using them. Someone said, chilling, glad to be here. We are home, and now he's doing better. Okay, that's what's up, cuz. Thanks. How long does it take? Let's see. How long does it take to lease on after the class? As soon as you have everything in compliance. So it's up to you. You would have to know that. But you should be up and running. If you have everything, less than a week. What is the best name to use? Let me see. There's so many questions that popped in. LLC name or funding. What's the best name? Enterprise or something generic? Holdings or Enterprise? Lou France, good question. So use Enterprise as a holder. That'll be a good name to use it. So he said everything he refers to is amazing, folks. Thank you, truly amazing. Thank you. Get into class. It was amazing. Get in that class. October 7th, the last one. I'm going to let you guys go. But October 7th, my last masterclass of the year. Like I said, get in it. Let's make history. Like I always tell you guys, I hope to see you guys at the top. And I'll talk to you guys next week, hopefully, God willing. All right, I'm out of here.